is happening, guys? It is DanielLads1989. Welcome back to the Hereford United career. This is episode 35. Now, tracking our minds back to the last episode, guys, we had a 1-1 draw against Luton, which we know from last season. We spent most of the season chasing them. We also went against Cheltenham Athletic in the Cup, which was simulated, and won that. We had that absolutely ridiculous, a rare game that you just don't see in football very often. 6 goals, 2 red cards. That game was ridiculous. If you haven't seen that game against Cardiff, go back and watch it. It was... yeah, move on. And we also got a 1-1 draw against Millwall. So, we're technically unbeaten at Championship level. So, today's episode, we have Sheffield United at home. That is going to be a difficult game. Sheffield United, always a good team, always hard to beat, very well organised. We have Swansea away. Swansea away is going to be a really, really tough game. They're always good at counter-attacking, good at scoring, fast players. And then we have Preston at home, and also a cup game against Forest Green Rovers. But these 3 teams are what I would consider top contenders at Championship level. These are teams that should be in and around, you know, the top 6. So it's really going to be a test today of testing where our squad is and where we stand up to these big Championship clubs. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's go straight to the Edgar Street Stadium. Here we are then, guys, at the Edgar Street Stadium. I said it in the last episode, and it's just beautiful. So nice. We've invested the money from Morley into the stadium, and it just looks really, really nice. A really homely feeling here at the Edgar Street Stadium. Obviously, the fans very close to the game, and yeah, just very happy with how the stadium looks. Anyway, today's football, we've dropped right down to 10th because everybody else has played their game. So this game could see us maybe in and around the top if we can get 3 points here, but Sheffield United are certainly going to be no slouch. I am going to take caution here because I know they're well organised, they're well drilled, very tough team to beat, Sheffield United, but they haven't had the greatest start of the season. That could go in our favour. So Griffiths in goal. I've gone Alexander in the right back position today. Thomas comes in at the left just due to tired legs. Alphonse and French centre back positions. I've had to go Doyle and Adam in the middle together. O'Reilly in the cam position. I've gone Rodriguez on the left. I've gone Fernandez on the right, and today I have started Kirk Wilson. So a change side, but still a very strong side. I'm hoping that with the pace that we have out on the wings and the pace we have through Kirk Wilson, our pace will be too much for Sheffield United. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the football. Sheffield United coming forward. We've got quite a high line here, and Alphonse should have dealt with that and didn't. They may have had a chance there if he'd have carried on going, the Sheffield United man, but ball through the middle. We need to get a tackle in, but thankfully in Griffiths' gloves. Here's O'Reilly. Over to Alexander with space here. Try and send that down the line for Fernandez. Lovely ball. Try and find Kirk Wilson at the front post, and again into the goalkeeper's gloves. Griffiths lofts that goal kick forward and trying to get Kirk Wilson on the header. He certainly does win that header, Kirk Wilson, but O'Reilly's got plenty of room here to move into. Try and hit Kirk Wilson. That's a wonderful ball. Kirk Wilson has turned, and Kirk Wilson has scored. 23 minutes here, and at the Edgar Street Stadium, we've gone 1-0 up again. I didn't expect us to get a nice early settling goal against Sheffield United, but that pass from O'Reilly, look at that, splits the defence with a wonderful ball. Kirk Wilson just takes a touch and instantly turns and hits it, and you're going to struggle saving that from Super Kirk Wilson. 1-0 up. Taking his time here, Sheffield United man finds a man down the line, and I'm going to try and pull here with Thomas, also track back with Rodriguez, and the ball comes into the middle. We need some good defending here. He could have gone round the corner there, but thankfully French was watching that line, but he found himself half a yard of space, hit it towards the near post, and thankfully Griffiths was there with a big paw to save that. They have themselves a corner here. Looks like they're going to take a short one. He does go short, passes it towards the edge of the box here, and trying to get himself in and around the box, trying to pressure him out with Thomas, and another good pass around the corner. Thankfully it's in Griffiths' gloves. Here's Tommy Doyle in midfield, over to Thomas, go back to Doyle, try and keep possession into O'Reilly, round the corner to Adam, try and go back to O'Reilly as it's opened up here. We may have a chance for 2. and O'Reilly has hit it over the bar. Lofted ball forward. Kirk Wilson trying to win the header not long before half time here now, guys, and Sheffield United look like they might get the last chance of the half. 1 minute added on. We just need to stand strong here. Adam trying to chase the ball down. Alphonsi pushing, so is Alexander. We can't let them get this ball in and around our area because we know what happens at this point, but thankfully Griffiths gets another good save on it, out for another corner. This will be the last action of the first half. Hopefully we can keep Sheffield United at bay here, but to the big man up front, Alphonsi gets a good header on it. Can Fernandez get there first? He can't. Really good turn into the box. They've got a chance here and play will continue. Can we clear this? We do get it away, and that thankfully is half time. We go in at the break 1-0 up. Here we go in the second half then, guys, and thanks to Super Kirk Wilson we get an early lead, and then O'Reilly missed what I would consider got to be a goal scoring chance, and then they were putting the pressure on at the end of the second half. So there's Alphonsi trying to send that over to Rodriguez. Thomas brings it down, but it's pinged away. We have a throw on the far side here, and here's Doyle. Good turn by him into O'Reilly. Go to Adam. I've got a few options I can go to here. I'll try and go to Fernandez, and Fernandez gets the ball under control just. Adam bringing it into the box, and here's Doyle. Try and get it into Super Kirk Wilson with some space here, and he's done it again. I do not believe it. What a turn and hit. The defence broke. There was a huge gap in the centre-back position for some reason. Let's just have another look at it here. I wasn't sure whether it was a through ball or what it was, but the ball comes in. He just turns his man there, and completely, he just moved away from Kirk Wilson, didn't want nothing to do with him. And Kirk Wilson from that position is always going to hit the top corner, which he does beautifully. Super Kirk Wilson puts us 2-0 up. Sheffield United coming straight back at us here after conceding for a second time, which I've got to say I didn't expect, but Alphonsi needs to get a head in there, and thankfully he did. Doyle knocks it down to Thomas. Let's see if we can break out here. Here's Doyle. Just go around the corner to O'Reilly. I've got Rodriguez in front of me. Rodriguez, if I can pull this back into the middle somehow. O'Reilly should have been a third. Sheffield United trying to come forward again here. Just track Adam back and see if I can get a tackle in and get rid of this, but he gets his man round the corner. Alphonsi chasing the ball down. Can he get a tackle in? He can't. They're still playing the ball in and around our area here. He's chose to go back to give us a little bit of space, and call for the offside there, but nothing come. French stands in the way between the goal and the striker to carry on here. French also blocking that chance out, and they do get the chance to score, and they do hit the back of the net. I think I've got to take... No, I was going to say I thought that was Adam there, but we tried to defend it as much as we can, but French kept following. He gets a good cross across the box. To be fair, Griffiths should come for that. They've got one back. Got a free kick here, guys, for handball. He just went to chest it down. It's flicked off his hand. I'm trying to try and get Alexander in behind if I can. Alexander's done really well to chest that down. Can he try and get a cross in? He doesn't. Goes out for a corner, which we will take. I think Thomas is okay at left back, because it hasn't told me to sub him off, but I will bring Hurst on for Doyle. Doyle's had a decent game in midfield, so Rodriguez go up for the header. It's towards the back post. Hurst, who's just come on, and French just didn't want to go in, did it? Decent ping forward. Adam trying to challenge for it. Alphonsi helping him out there. Tried to go back to Adam, and it wasn't the right pass to do there from Alphonsi. We could be in a bit of trouble here if we don't track back. And French trying to get a block in, but Griffiths gets a very good save in, and Thomas trying and clear this away. Pings off the striker, and thankfully it's out for a goal kick. I'll bring Banks on just for a bit of fresh legs while I hoof the ball up the pitch, should I say, and try and hold on to this lead, a very slender lead that we have, because Sheffield United are starting to push us now. To be honest, the last 20 minutes since scoring, really, they have really looked like switching it on, but thankfully Griffiths should collect that. 2 minutes added on. There goes the final whistle at the Edgar Street Stadium. We get a slender win, 2-1. Back at the menu then, guys, and as you can see here, Kirk Wilson, or Super Kirk Wilson as we like to call him, gets us 2 goals, they get 1 back, and we just about managed to edge the 3 points over Sheffield United. As you can see here, Kurt Wilson, hey Gaffer, just wanted to say thanks for giving us a chance. Just outstanding, son. I can't say anything else. Absolutely outstanding from Super Kurt Wilson. He's obviously not as high rated as Sam Gallagher, who is our number 9, but putting in performances like that, he's always going to get a start in my book. Super Kurt Wilson has been brilliant since the start of League 2, and he will remain in the squad if he keeps doing that. So, as you can see, we are away at Swansea for the next game. We've beaten Blackburn. We've beaten Sheffield United. So I am hoping that we should be able to give Swansea a very good game. Sheffield United still in 21st now, but let's have a look. Where's Swansea now? Swansea are up in 3rd, but we're up in 2nd into the Championship and straight up into 2nd. What is going on? Please, someone tell me. Here we are then, guys, at Swansea away. The 2nd game of the episode, and I am hoping to continue our good form in, obviously, the last game against Sheffield United, getting a win. So can we remain unbeaten in this game? But Swansea are certainly going to be no slouch. Swansea are what I would consider a top flight Championship team and should be challenging to get back in the Premier League. So it's not going to be easy here, and I've had to make a really big change. As you can see here, Adam is where French usually should be. So Adam, being our centre defensive midfielder, he's the best defensive minded midfielder we have. I've had to put him at centre back today and give him the captain's armband, as French is still tired from the last game, and so is Alphonse, so Banks comes in, but I'll explain that in a second. So here's Swansea's line-up. That's how they line up, and we will see what formation they are running. I don't think Swansea have lost yet this season, but they are running a 5-3-2. So are they going to sit? Are they going to press? I don't know. I'm probably say they're going to sit, because usually every 5 team we come against, they always sit. So, but certainly going to be no slouch here, and I'm certainly not going to underestimate Swansea. It's going to be a tough game, this. So our lineup: Griffiths in goal, Bale in the right back position, Wilson in the left back position, Adam and Banks at centre back today. As I said, Alphonse and French both tired after last game, so Adam gets the captain's armband. Hurst and Wall centre defensive mid, O'Reilly, Anthony, Gallagher and Paslak all in the strike positions today. Fresh legs, so defensively a little bit weaker, but strike we are certainly at full strength. So let's get into the football, and hopefully we can give Swansea a good run here. Swansea running at us near enough straight away here. We need to be defensively strong. We do get a good tackle in. Anthony try and whip this forward, and that is a decent header down to Wall if he can try and get some passing and play in midfield here. Hurst comes into play, he tries to send it out wide. There's advantage played. Wall turns and spins well. Here comes Bale. We know he's quick. Try and get this in the middle towards O'Reilly. He's turned on his favoured foot. Really good effort, and the Swansea goalkeeper makes a vital early stop. I thought O'Reilly was going to slip that in that bottom corner, but that's a good save from the goalkeeper. We have a corner early doors here. Try and get Sam Gallagher on this. He does get on it. This time he doesn't put it away. Swansea coming forward here. Just trying to watch him with Banks. Banks does really well there to get an interception in. Here's Bale. Try and get rid of this up the field if I can. Anthony going towards it. Falls to a white shirt. They might be able to press forward here. Trying to get a tackle in with Wall. Not as successful. Paslak trying to chase the ball down. Goes back down the line. He's free here. I'll push Bale over. See if I can get the block in here with Banks. Good pass around the corner. He's found some space and he's hit the underside of the bar. Again, Swansea good in possession. Nice ball down that line. Really got some defending to do here. Adam playing that centre back role today. Been decent so far, but he get the ball to the edge of the box. Hurst pushing on. Adam, some more defending to do here. He's not quick enough to stop the man. Cross comes in, and thankfully it's into Griffiths' gloves. Swansea's trying to break out. Again, here another good ball down the line. They've kept possession well, and they keep finding these wide players to create dangerous chances. I'm trying to stand this up with Wilson. Goes back into midfield. He's come around the corner. More defensive duties to do here in the centre. Banks finds the ball around the corner, and this time he hits the post, and it's gone in the back of the net. Got to say, that was a good finish. They've been pressing us for the last 20 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes here, Swansea, since we had that early chance, they've had pretty much the rest of the chances, and that time it hits the post and you do not stop them. There's Wall in midfield, not long until the end of the half here, guys. 1 minute added on. Can we try and get a chance to get equal before half time? I'm going to send that over to Wall. Bale is completely free on that far side. Try and cut it back, see if we can get a good cross in, looking for Sam Gallagher, but it's cleared away, and that's probably going to be and is half time. Into the second half then, guys, and we had an early chance to try and get in front. We didn't take it, and then pretty much it's all been Swansea since then. They've had the better possession, they've had the better chances, and they took one with a beautiful finish, you have to say. So I need to try and get back in this in the second half here. Let's see, we try and break forward now. Here's Hurst. I'm going to try and get Anthony in behind, and that is not the right pass to get us in. We need to be a lot more accurate with our passes. Lofted ball over the top, and that is a wonderful ball in. Bale trying to get tight to him. Try and pull Passlack back here, and Passlack gets a good challenge in, but it still drops to the wide man. He's brought the ball across here, and they get the ball into the box. Thankfully, Banks gets a good block into it. Can we try and counter-attack ourselves? Ball's flicked up, and he's given a free kick there, referee, and a yellow card. Again, decent pass in a wide position. Keeping hold of possession again here. Trying to get a tackle in. Try and pinch it and try and get up the other end of the pitch where we haven't had it for much of this game. Trying to watch these runs through the middle, but he goes for a long ranger, and thankfully he skies it over the top of the bar. I will make the change. I'll bring Hurst off and bring Doyle on to put some fresh legs in midfield. Bale bringing it down the line here, try and give it to Passlack. Passlack goes round the corner to Wall. See if I can get Wilson in on the far side. Wilson brings that down well. Can we try and get a chance here? I'll whip this in, and it's fallen to Wall, and Wall gets us level. That is a brilliant finish from Wall. An absolute fantastic cross in from Wilson, and Wall comes in at the back post and gets us level in this game. I will not bring Rodriguez on. Look at that from Wall. Just took his time, found the volley, and he volleys us 1-1 back into this game. Swansea coming straight back at us after the kick-off here, and there's Wall again with a really good tackle. Try and get Bale down the line here. It's blocked off. Swansea bring the ball forward. We're lacking on defenders here, and we need to get a good tackle in, and Adam went in for the tackle. They've got another chance, and thankfully Griffiths makes the save and stops us going 2-1 down there. Adam rushed in there and left the gap in behind, and Griffiths, as highly rated as I thought he was when we signed him, he proved it there with a really good save, but keeping the corner here down the line, and they knock it out of play. We'll take that. But since getting on level terms, we have looked much better. Passlack try and get an early cross in. Early cross comes in. We can't get anybody on it. So close to the end of the game now, guys, and to try and pinch it for us would be brilliant. And they've got an extra man forward here through the pace. I need to make the tackle with Adam. Thankfully he slowed it up, and Bale thankfully saves us there, because we could have conceded. But can we get one at the other end? Here's Wall. I've got two players forward with me. Wall continued his run straight into trouble. Wilson wins it back. Here's O'Reilly trying to keep possession. He gets tackled out of it. Swansea bring it forward again. 2 minutes added on. It could go either way here, guys. Swansea have been good coming forward. We've been good going forward. Banks, I need a big tackle from him. He gets the ball back in the box. Really good block out there by, I think it was Doyle who got the block in there. Ball around the corner. Adam needs to get a good block in. The ball comes back in, and they've hit the top corner in the 93rd minute. That is devastating. I don't believe it. It was back and forward and back and forward, and you just knew that one way was going to give. He's got the ball inside, and you've got to say that's a quick fire finish. Griffiths can't do anything about that. To be fair, he nearly missed it. He hit the roof of the net, and he did nearly miss it, but we played so well in this game. We did well to get back into it, and it looks like Swansea are going to take it. The referee blows 2-1 Swansea. Here we are back at the menu then, guys, and just gutted. We conceded early, and they put their storm over us to get the goal, and they kept pushing at the end of the first half. Then we managed to get back into it. We showed our character. Wall came up with a brilliant goal. And then in the 93rd minute, the ball comes into the box. I can't do anything about it. And yeah, we're defeated 2-1. But positive signs. And as you can see there, Savage has been sold now, guys. Savage has made his way out of the club. But we showed character to get back in the game against Swansea. We just couldn't see it through. So we've got the simulated game next. So I will try and... what's this here? Transfer for Alexander. No, thank you. He is my backup right back and he is staying at the club. Thank you very much. We also got a player chat here. What's this one about? That's Thomas. Okay. Well, this is your chance, mate, because I'll be putting you in for the simulated game because we don't want to put all the rest of them in. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll obviously sort the team out and then put it into the simulation for against Forest Green Rovers. There we go then, guys. All change round. Super Kirk Wilson up top. I've put Rodriguez in on the left. I've gone Valencia on the right to give him some game time. I've put Wall, after getting in that fantastic position and getting us the equaliser against Swansea, in the cam position. I've left Hurst and Doyle in midfield together. Really liking the look of Doyle. He's been a brilliant player so far. I've gone Thomas left back, Alexander right back. I've put French and Alfonsi, and hopefully they won't be too tired for the next game because Banks and obviously Silva is still injured. So, and obviously Bird in goal. So let's quick simulate that. We should beat them comfortably because obviously they're right there, but we don't. We've actually lost on penalties. That is crazy. So let's have a look how the game went. We got in front, they equalised, Doyle then scores, they get one back, obviously it goes through and goes down to penalties, and Doyle and O'Reilly both miss a penalty and we're out. We lost to Forest Green Rovers, somebody who was in League 2 we were against, but yeah, never mind. Not really bothered about cup football, as we've said, even though we have lost and we should be winning that game. Right, next game is against Preston, so the last played game of the episode. If we get a result against Preston, we are already in 5th place with 8 points. So if we get a result against Preston, it could move us up into 3rd. So let's see how we get on. Where are Preston? Have Preston moved further down? They have. They've moved into 19th. Played 5, they've won 2, and they've lost 3, so they're not in the greatest form either. Can we steal another result against Preston? Edgar Street Stadium, guys, for the last game of the episode. We have Preston. This is certainly not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the mile. We knew it wasn't going to be an easy game against Swansea, and we conceded a very late goal which cost us the 3 points. I don't want a similar result here. I want us to push on and try and get a positive result, being at home, having the home crowd behind us and having obviously Sam Gallagher up top. We should be able to really test Preston here, but they are certainly no slouch themselves. They are a very solid championship side and we need to be on top form today. As you can see, Adam has the captain's armband again today because French has to sit out just due to tired legs. So we will see our lineup just here. So Griffiths in goal, as you can see, Bale at the right back position, Wilson at the left back position. I've had to go Hurst and Alfonsi today at centre back positions, Adam and Doyle, obviously Adam with the captain's armband, O'Reilly in the cam position, and I've gone Anthony, Gallagher and Paslak up top today. So let's get a positive result at home. Here's Alfonsi, goes over towards Bale, Bale sprinting into space here, going for an early whip. Anthony is on it and Anthony wastes his chance early in the game. He scored from headers like that before, but not this time. Forward, here's Adam, brings that down on the chest. Nice twist and turn away from the tackle, and he's only passed it straight into a Preston man. And they've got a few forward here, short snappy passes. Alfonsi gets a really good tackle in to stop that progressing into anything, and here's Sam Gallagher, picks up the ball in the strike position. Here's O'Reilly, gets Sam Gallagher around the corner, see if he can try and finish, and he does. He puts it in the bottom corner. That wasn't the corner I was aiming for. I think that took a deflection that took it past the goalkeeper. I went to accuracy in the far right corner, and we'll have another look at this here because I think that took a deflection off the centre back. As you'll see, he went to hit it on his right boot and go across goal, and he's put the tackle in there, the centre back, and he's only deflected it into the goal. In fact, it should go down as an own goal. It does go down as an own goal. Preston bursting forward here, gets the man round the corner, and they have scored. They've got one back. They score an own goal at one end, they break away down our end, and they come and get a goal. We'll have another look at it. He just broke away there, and as you can see, Anthony tried tracking back to get it. Hurst pulls over, who's had a good first 20 minutes to be fair, and then he gets the free shot in. Griffiths can't get anywhere near it. It's 1-1. Almost half time here, guys, and Preston coming and running down this near side again. It's been very much a back and forward first half this, and 2 minutes added on here. We need to try and survive until half time if we can. Another ball lofted in, and has the referee given handball there? He certainly has. He's given a free kick for handball here. This will, or should be, the last action of the first half. They look like they're trying to work something here. Is he going to swing it in? He's going to have a shot. Well, he does have a shot, and it's miles over. There goes the half-time whistle. Well, here we go in the second half, guys, and it's 1-1, and it's two of the Preston players that have scored both the goals. No Hereford United player has scored, but we're 1-1. Here's Alphonse, try and put that through for Bale. Bale's got some space to run into. Here's Sam Gallagher into Doyle. Try and go back to Gallagher, see if I can get the turn of Gallagher here and get an effort away. He does get an effort away, and that is a very good save by the Preston goalkeeper to deny Sam Gallagher a stunning finish, to be fair, because I think that was heading in. That is a very good save. Let's see if we can get it to Gallagher again on that head. You know, he's deadly from these positions. He does get a header on it, and it's cleared away. Preston with possession in their own half, and Doyle's tried to get a tackle in, and he does win possession there. Doyle, they've put a few men forward as well. We are on a bit of a counter-attack here. Paslak, try and get a decent cross in. It sits it up. O'Reilly is there. What an effort that was, and what an even better save it was from the goalkeeper. Kind of like a sideways bicycle kick there from O'Reilly. I need to bring Alphonse off, guys, because he's just absolutely tired out, and bring French on, who he only has just over half stamina. Really good chance there from O'Reilly. Can we try and get in front here? French, that's his first, almost his first touch there. He didn't quite get a good touch on it. Just go around the corner again to O'Reilly. Try and ping it up at the back post. It's a decent ball through. Chooses to keep hold of possession, dropping it to his man in the middle. I need my centre defensive mids to track back here and help us out. And he gets a good shot away, and Griffiths with a very good save to stop us going 2-1 down. Really good stop there. I'm going to bring Wall on for Doyle because he's a bit tired also. Had a good game there, Doyle, to be fair. He's fitted right in the team, and we need to get rid of this. Header comes in. Looks like the Preston man will try and bring this down. He does bring it down, and he may have been offside. There he was. Free kick for offside against us here, guys. Let's see what they can do from this. Lofted forward. French went to get a header on it. He didn't get a clean header on it, and Hurst has give it straight into a green and yellow shirt. They get the ball around the corner, and that is a very, well, it's just a stunning volley from the Preston man. To be honest, I think Griffiths should have done better there, but the chance came about because Hurst didn't clear it properly. I've put him at the centre-back position today. He's been fairly solid for most of the game, but here, as you'll see, he just kicked it against the striker. It's dropped, he's pinged it back in, and he's volleyed it. Can Griffiths do better? Let's have a look from this angle. We should be able to see it better. He gets a good volley on it. Take nothing away from the finish. Up and looped, and it's just dipped over the top of him there, Griffiths. He can't do anything about that. We're 2-1 down. Here's Adam into Wall, and Adam was completely taken out there, and the referee might give him a red here. He has given him a red. They're 2-1 in front, but they are down to 10 men. I'm going to take off Paslak and put on Rodriguez. I should have put that is an awful challenge, and because of the new system that they've added in about, obviously, the players make more rash challenges, we've seen another red card early in this season coming towards the end of the game, guys, and I just can't seem to get the ball. All Preston have done is kept possession. There's 4 minutes added on. If I am going to get back in it, now is the chance I'm going to get back in it, but not with passing like that. We need to be certainly more accurate. Wilson Get this forward to Sam Gallagher. Is that the space in behind? O'Reilly is in, and O'Reilly has equalised. We will take that. I didn't think we would get enough time to get an equaliser, but obviously the space in behind because of the lack of defenders, and look at that for a finish from O'Reilly on his favoured left boot, puts it right across goal, and you do not stop shots like that. I will play it out from here, guys, as there should only be 2 minutes added on, and what a back and forward game this has been. We've only technically scored one of the goals, because obviously one of the other goals that we had was an own goal, but there goes the full-time whistle. It's ended 2-2 and they got a red card as well. What a game. Here we are back at the menu then, guys, and as you can see there, O'Reilly with the equaliser in the dying embers of the game. We only technically scored one goal because one of our other goals was an own goal. Here's Hurst, who didn't have the worst game, but to be fair, the second goal was kind of his fault, so I'll just say you can do even better. I am thinking about putting maybe Hurst into that centre-back position, depending on how Silva is when he comes back from injury, but we are in 10th now, obviously, with a loss and a draw in this episode. We're certainly holding our own and battling here in the Championship, but as you guys know, as you can see, there's no room for error in the Championship. You don't get 3 points every game, you fall behind and you start dropping down the table. So I don't think we've had the worst start to the Championship. 6 games played, we've won 2, we've drawn 3 and we've lost 1. So we've not had the worst start to the Championship. It could have been worse. We could have obviously lost that last game against Preston. That would have made us even worse. But 10th for now, we will take it. We need to start being a little bit more clinical with our passing, and we need to be better defensively. So I'm hoping in the next episode we will be able to do that. So thank you very much, guys. Drop me a big thumbs up on this episode. We're at Championship football. We're sort of holding our own, if you like, but we will see in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, as always, guys. Take care. I will see you in the next one. It's been Daniel as 1989. Love you, bye.